Hello. So today we'll be taking a look at another watch and go ahead and open this guy up and take a look what we have inside. So what we have here, this is a Seiko watch, obviously by the box and logo that you see. So this is actually a Seiko 5 men's S&K 793 automatic stainless steel watch. And this one happens to have a blue dial. And with that dial, it does have a exhibition back featuring a blue sunray dial and a day date window. So this watch is about 37 millimeters or so, 30 somewhere between 36 and 38 millimeters, roughly. I've seen in various different places they kind of have it listed a little bit different, so it's somewhere between there. It is pretty much on the very small side, but this is in fact a men's watch. So I've seen a lot of people kind of complain and kind of think is that maybe a woman's watch, but it's actually not. So getting back to the watch. So automatic movement has an analog display. As you can see, there's no numbers on the display, so it just has the lines, and you can count up to however many numbers it is. It is 21 joules in the automatic pieces, and the has a stainless steel bracelet. This is a kind of like a silverish tone type of color on it, and then as far as the bracelet, it has a pliant clasp. So it has a nice satisfying snap once you snap it in, so it's not too bad. The watch is reportedly water resistant to about 30 meters. I don't swim or scuba dive or snorkel or anything like that. So none of my watches, including this one, will really ever get much exposure to water outside of what I may encounter during while it's raining, and then maybe if I'm washing my hands or something like that, if some water splash on it, or washing dishes or something like that. Outside of that, it won't really ever see much in the way of water. So with this watch, as this with most automatics, so it's not driven by batteries or anything, so just swinging your hand and your normal movements throughout the day should be enough to keep it powered. And one of the neat things I noticed about on this watch is that, so it kind of has somewhat, it's not quite a sweep, but it's almost it's a pretty smooth motion as the time tick away. It's not like a tick 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 tick. It's a relatively smooth movement as it goes around. And that this does, as I mentioned, it has a day as well as date indicator on the front. Very easy to adjust. Typical way on most watches, like you pull the crown out one notch, and then you can adjust the time and date. I mean the day and the date by twisting the knob forward or back, and then you pull out another notch and you twist it forward or back. You can adjust the time. So pretty standard things for most watches. Doesn't have anything particularly unique in that regard. But say overall, like I said, it is a pretty small watch. So as you can see, kind of in comparison to the other watch that I currently have on, this watch is probably like half the size. This is much smaller than the watch that I have on. But I like it. As far as how it feels, it feels decent enough. And I guess the ticket on the watch says it's about $195. Typically online, you could probably find this similar watch for about 80 bucks. From a lot of different retailers. I actually got it for cheaper than that, since this actually came off a watch game wheel spin. So I got it. I had a few points laying around, and it happened to have this one on tier 1 wheel. So I think I got a pretty good deal on it. Definitely at a lower price than I've seen posted anywhere else for this particular model. So overall, I'm happy with the purchase, happy with the watch, and after I size it up, I will go into my rotation and get some wrist time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.